Hi, my name is Jen from Plus One Crafts, and I'm here to show you how to make a lovely little canvas panel to inspire you in whatever space you use for crafting. Often we forget to make time for ourselves. We're busy with kids or work or the home, and we don't realize that making some creative time for ourselves is a form of self-care. We need to take care of ourselves or we can't take care of anybody else. So that's why one of my New Year's resolutions is to create every day. So let's get started. We're going to be using today, this is the small rectangle from the Petite B set. I find I've been using the Petites so much lately. I'm going to start with the plastic bag. And there we go. So you've got like a nice kind of mottled background. You can see some of the yellow peeking through, the orange, the red, and you would never know it was done with a plastic bag. Okay, we're going to continue with our next one. I'm going to do the bath scrubby. All right, we're going to do bubble wrap, and I'm going to do something a little different with this. I'm using 3 different sizes of bubble wrap. I'm going from the biggest bubbles to the smallest bubbles, using a different size with each print. The cool thing about the fuzzy yarn, but hasn't been true about the rest of the textures we've been using, is it leaves open space on the plate. So you'll really be able to see how the colors layer with this one. And this to me is one of the big secrets of using your gel press plate. Open space in the texture you're doing, or white space, assuming you're working on white paper, leaves space for a next layer of color and texture to come in. So you end up with a little bit of your original textured print, a little bit of your second texture print, and then a little bit where they overlap, which to me are kind of the coolest effects. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is our canvas panel. For some things, I like the texture of the canvas panel. It's a little rough, but for this, I want to have a smoother background. So I'm going to take an old vintage book page and add it. I always love to wander through thrift stores, and I'm always keeping my eye out for really cool old books. This one is from a book about learning celestial navigation. What we're going to be doing with these is gluing them to a piece of white cardstock and then cutting the sun shape out of it. We're going to make stripes of these and mix them up to make our sun. I've got my tape gun out. I'm going to just do some tape lines across. Now to assemble. There we go. It's okay. It's raggedy. I think some of them got cut a little bit at a slant because we're going to be cutting our shape out of this, so there'll be a chance to trim. Time to use our Distress stain. We're going to give this a blue sky background before we put our sun on. And I'm going to put some clouds in there with gesso, just to sort of tone down the text a bit. This is where those things from the coffee cups come in handy. All right. Now, time for the circle on the back of this. Let's see. I'm just going to freehand this so I can always erase. Do it again if I need to. I'm going to make some little sun rays sticking out. So I'm thinking that I need something up top here. And I planned to put some words, but I think it also needs like some more obvious clouds. So I've got a white paint marker and I'm just going to rough them in. I was trying to decide what words I wanted to put in, and I have a stack of game cards, just kind of ephemera, random stuff, again from thrift stores. And what does your perfect day look like? And I thought that fit perfectly with the theme for this piece, inspired by Create Every Day. And there you have it. A beautiful gel press created plaque, which will look great in my craft space and remind me to create every day. Once again, my name is Jen, and I hope you come visit me at plus1craft.com. Thanks.